What it is, it's your boy LB back with more 52 block talk. Yeah, they done woke up asleep a dragon, so let's get to work, people. So, 52 blocks was not created in jail. That's a crazy thought. That with all of the other fighting systems, our fighting systems was created in jail by emotional men, super predators, booty bandits, drug dealers, killers. That's who made 52 blocks. See, that's the story they want to sell you. It's because losers want to matter. Yeah, losers want to matter too. Back in my heyday, when you ran the race, the only three people that got recognized was first, second, and third. First got the big giant trophy. Second got that little miniature trophy. And third, they gave you that little ass ribbon and told you to get your ass on and train harder next year. Maybe you can get that big one. But see, in today's time, everybody wants a trophy. Even the dudes that went to jail, the losers. The losers. If you went to jail, you are the loser, not the winner. There's no way you can spin that. There's no way you can spin your loss. The only way you can spin that loss is say, I lost here, and I'm not going to try to do it again. I don't want to go back there. Because most of those dudes is fake jail dudes. They fake jail dudes. They talking all of this jail stuff on the outside. But when they was on the inside, they was crying to get out, writing letters to their family members, and the family members could see the tear stains on the letter. See, I seen some of those letters. I got some of those letters from my homies, where you could tell where they was crying on the letter. And somebody has a nerve to try to say, they got the nerve to say 52 blocks came from that human suffering. See, jail is hard because they make it hard. It's the punishment for being a loser. Whether you're dealing or whatever you was doing in them streets, if you ended up in jail, except for the people that are innocent. And it's a small population in there. It's small. Most people are guilty. Even when I was going to jail, I was saying I was innocent until it stacked up so much we had to cop out. You know, but everybody going and say, I ain't do it. I ain't did nothing. Ain't nobody going up in there. Yeah, I did it. That was me. I assaulted all those people. See, that would be that's super predator. You doing it like that. See, like I said, most dudes is fake jail dudes because they trying to get home. If you a real jail dude, when they open the gate, you like, close that gate. I'm staying in here. I ain't going home. Real jail dude. That's a real jail dude. And this is what they want to connect 52 to. That you have to be a hood ninja. No. This came from the black men, not the ninjas. The Jack Johnsons, Pernell Whitakers, the Joe Gans, George Dixons. The men that were going to jail for being black, not selling crack. Those men are the forefathers and the creators of this system that laid the fundamentals of this system. And now people say, oh, the way you doing it don't look aggressive because you're an idiot. So people with slow gases, it's hard to talk to them. There is no aggressive styles. No style on this planet is aggressive. They're only aggressive men. Because from the way you're saying, you can take a weak man, give him this aggressive style, and then he gonna be aggressive? Is that what you're saying? Because then you're lying. And that's what they're doing. They're finding these weak people like, yo, I've been to jail. And the weak people are like, I'm so scared. So they looking up to him like he's a beast. But let me tell you what Ali told the reporter about Sonny Liston. The reporter looked at Ali and said, oh man, Sonny Liston is ugly and scary. Aren't you scared? And Ali said, black men like that only scare white men, not other black men. So all of that don't work here. Because I was really in them streets and I really did it with a real resume and real rich dudes behind me and dudes that are still doing it. And they weren't predators. See, we don't use that word predators because that you in there looking for men's booties or you chasing kids. We don't know what you're doing when you start using words like that. That's probably what was happening. When you say you a apex predator and jail. Yeah. You on some Fleece Johnson booty bandit stuff. That's your style of 52, the booty bandit. But like I said, we can also use logic to break down their lies, because hood ninjas like to lie. They always telling the fabulous story like, yo son, he was running from police. They was chasing him on the roof. He jumped off the roof and he did that thing that the flying squirrels do. You know how them flying squirrels, and he was gliding to the next building, got away. See, that's what hood ninjas do. They'll tell fantastic lies, but logic can break down all of their lies. Now, the fantastic booty bandit, the new booty bandit out there, he said that this is all of the space you get, right? This is the space. So he's saying Light Burley move around too much. So you can't do all of that stuff here. That's what they're trying to say. You can't be moving around, which is wrong. That's a lie. This position of fight, lead leg, rear leg, this is fundamentals. This is just skeleton, a good structure for letting go of power. You can't let go of power if your feet are parallel. There is no power here. It's all arm punching. See, real fighters, we know this. See, them fake hood ninjas lying, they don't know that, so they're gonna lie to you. So they're gonna say, here, you can't do this. Look, I just did it. Even in this little space, I can get in my fight stance. Even if the space was this small, like if it was right here, I'm still in my fight stance. But they saying you can't do that because of the space. So what you got to do is put your feet together. Look, all of this is open. They saying you blocking. Now, how do you punch? Where's the fight happening at? Because remember, this is little space. So right here, he on you. So right here, I guess you got to go backwards with it. Maybe you can go sideways. It's physically impossible to bring any power from here, to throw any punch from here. See how logic just showed that boy's lying? Straight lies. It's impossible. Any fighter knows that. And anybody fighting like that, either you got slow gas. Yeah, you got slow gas. It can't be done. See, this is what the hood ninja is going to do to you. They're going to tell you these fabulous stories to lock you in. Logic can cut all of that, can cut straight down to the bone. Because emotional men, they need the lies. But us, the real men, we got logic. So we can see straight through it. They issues transparent to us. So this is just one piece. Now that they didn't woke me up, I'm destroying them. Now we're going to put them all to rest, because this was the Fat K and Ramel and I'm Mr. 52. Did you see they fight? He was doing that saying, did you see they fight? They was fighting like girls, and they were supposed to be masters, kicking each other in the nuts, terrible punching. Yeah, this is him too. So they wanted the dragon up. The dragon is awoke, and now I'm gonna keep coming at y'all till I crush y'all.